Hello my friend, today let's solve this really interesting great algebra question. We know that the sum x plus y equal to 10 and a product xy equal to 18. We need to solve this question for x and y, so if you have your solution, your assumption, you can also write it in the comment section and then we will check your answers. Okay, so first of all, this is a basic algebra question. That's why we're going to express from the first equation, let's express our y. So y equal to 10 minus x, okay? So from first equation, we're going to write the next expression. So y equal to 10 minus x. 10 minus x. This is from the first equation. So from here we write this expression. And what we're going to do next, right now we have the same y in the second equation, but let's plug in not y, but let's plug in this expression. Let's plug in, instead of this y, let's plug in this 10 minus x. Okay, so let's do it. So we have x, the same beginning, x, and instead of y we plug in this expression. So 10 minus x, 10 minus x, and equal to 18. Okay, and right now we have only one variable, we have only x, we don't have y. That's why we're gonna solve this question in terms of this x. So as a result, we're gonna multiply our x by this parenthesis. So we have 10x minus x squared and equal to 18. And right now, if you look closely, this is a quadratic equation, but with one really interesting moment. We don't like this order. We prefer like our squares on the first position, our x on the second. So that's why we want to change this order. So on the first position, let's write this minus x squared. On the second position, plus 10x. And from right side, let's write this minus 18 on the left side. Okay, so equal to 0. And one final moment, because this negative sign is not good for us. Everyone likes when we have right here, and when we don't have a negative, when we have a positive, when we have like a classic order of signs. So that's why our final step is to multiply or divide by minus 1. As a result, we have x squared minus 10x and plus 18 equal to 0. So this is our quadratic equation. And right now, after all of these manipulations, we can solve this quadratic equation. Of course, this is up to you. I'm going to solve it according to a basic method of coefficients. Maybe a lot of students here, maybe a lot of students who want to learn how can we work with quadratic equations. So that's why really classic and basic method of coefficients. A equal to 1. B equal to minus 10 and C equal to 18. Right now, let's so every time I have this type of questions, every time I solve this for discriminant first of all. Okay, so b squared minus 4ac. Let's plug in everything. So b squared minus 10 square minus 4 times a times 1 and times c times 18. Okay, and right now let's simplify this. Minus 10 squared equal to 100, minus 4 times 18 equal to 72. So minus 72. So our discriminant equal to 28. This is great that our discriminant is greater than 0. So right here we have, as a result, we have two real number roots. So that's why let's solve this question for x first and x second. Let's do it. So x first and x second equal to all known formula minus b plus minus square root of d all over to a equal to, right now we know everything. We know discriminant, we know all of these coefficients a, b, and c. So right now let's plug in. So we have minus b equal to minus 10. This is our first coefficient, plus minus square root of discriminant, square root of 28, and all over to a 2 times 1. Let's simplify this, okay? So minus 10. So when we multiply this minus 10 by minus 1, we have only 10, okay? To minus equal to plus if we multiply it, okay? So plus minus square root of 28. This is not a table case. We don't have like 25 and 36. These are like the closest constant. Okay, if you're talking about our table case, square root of 25 equal to 5, square root of 36 equal to 6. But what about square root of 28? Well, I'm going to show you one really important trick. So try to express this 28 in a different way. Let's express, for example, this 28 as 4 times 7. The basic way how can we do this? And a lot of students might be asking, why do we express as 4 times 7? Because right now we can split it. We can write, instead of this product, we can write the next expression. So we have the same beginning, 10 plus minus. Instead of this expression, according to square root property, we can write square root of 4 times square root of 7 all over 2. And right now, let's look at the question from a different perspective. Square root of 4 equal to 2. So we have 10 plus minus 2 square root of 7, 2 square root of 7, all over 2. Right now, let's factor from our numerator, let's factor our 2. So as a result, what do we have? We have 2, and in parentheses, we have 5 plus minus square root of 7, all over 2. And the final tricky move, and that's why we factor this 2 from our numerator. So we're going to cancel this 2 from the numerator and the numerator, and as a result, we have 5 plus minus square root of 7. So these are two roots. So let's gather all the roots together and let's write our answer. So x first equal to, with the plus sign, let's write. So we have 5 plus square root of 7. This is our first root. And x second equal to 5 minus square root of 7. Okay, so we have 2 roots. The next thing, don't forget about our question, because we have in the beginning we had x and y. So that's why let's remember this expression, this equation, y equal to 10 minus x, because we already know x. Right now we need to solve this question for y. So right now let's remember this expression, y equal to 10 minus x. Okay, so let's do it. So but y equal to 10 minus x. Okay, and right now let's find our y first. So let's solve this for y first. So y first equal to 10 minus x first. So we have 10 minus x first. Okay, so y first equal to, let's plug in everything, we know everything. So we have 10 minus x first equal to 5 plus square root of 7. So we have 5 plus square root of 7. Y first equal to 10 minus 5 minus square root of 7. So our final answer, because right here we have 5, so y first equal to 5 minus square root of 7. A second part, what about y second? Let's solve it. So we have 10 minus x second, and we know x second, so right now let's plug in it. So we have y second equal to 10 minus x second minus 5 minus square root of 7. Right now let's multiply this minus 1 by this parenthesis. So we have y second equal to 10 minus 5 and plus square root of 7. And right now the same beginning, 10 minus 5 equal to 5. So our answer, y second, 5 plus square root of 7. Okay, so we have our answer. This is our answer to this question. And right now let's gather all the roots together and let's write our final answer, for example, right here. Okay, so we have our answer, and of course in the end we will check it. Okay, we will prove it, we will check it. So our first pair, 5 plus square root of 7, 5 minus square root of 7. This is our first pair. And second pair, 5 minus square root of 7 and 5 plus square root of 7, 5 plus square root of 7. So we have 2 pairs. And right now in the end, let's check real quick our roots. So we have x plus y equal to 10 and a product xy equal to 18. Okay, right now, for example, let's check our addition, but addition is also really great to check because x plus y equal to y plus x, so we don't need to check both of these pairs. For example, let's check this one. So 5 plus square root of 7 plus 5 minus square root of 7 equal to 10. Okay, we cancel this square root of 7, and as a result we have 5 plus 5 equal to 10. So addition works perfectly. Right now let's check our multiplication, but we have we'll call like not addition but a product of 2 parentheses. So we have 5 plus square root of 7 times 5 minus square root of 7. We have this expression, yeah, equal to 18. And right now, of course, a lot of students might be multiplying parentheses by parentheses. But in this case, we have difference of squares. So let's remember this formula, difference of squares. So a square minus b square equal to a minus b, or a plus b at first, and a minus b. This is all known formula. Everyone knows about this formula. So that's why if we look closely, we have absolutely the same expression, because a equal to 5, b equal to square root of 7. So this is our difference of squares. A square, 5 square, minus square root of 7 square equal to 18. And right here we have 25. At this place we have 25 minus 7 equal to 18. And everything is great because 18 is equal to 18. So our root is Our pairs are great, our pairs are absolutely correct. So addition good, and multiplication is also correct. So it was my solution to this question. I really hope you understand it. I really hope you enjoyed. But if you still have any problems, any questions, write a question in the comments below, and we will check our answers. We will check our solutions, our methods. It's also really great to exchange information in the comment section. So it was my solution. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here for watching this type of content. A lot of questions, a lot of different Math Olympiad challenges, school questions, and it's also really great to see you respond, to see your tricks, to see your thoughts about it. So take care of yourself. Have a great day, and see you in the next videos.